6-33 on December 7th. 10th flight
What's up,
mission,
Wigwag?
sending up Northrop Grumman's Cygnus spacecraft on the
What's going
NG-20
on?
mission, coming on January 30th.
Getting ready to launch a
Part of the
rocket.
company's commercial resupply services contract with NASA, bringing science and supplies to the International Space Station. Currently, SpaceX and Northrop Grumman are the only two companies flying cargo to the ISS, but that's poised to change later this year when
6
United
minutes.
Launch
6
Alliance and
minutes,
its Vulcan
Wigwag.
rocket sends up Sierra Space's Dream
Or
Chaser
10
space
minutes.
plane with cargo on board, beginning its CRS contract missions.
Let's see if this thing really goes up in the
And
air.
finally, most recently for now, this booster launched the Starlink 6-43 flight that was back on March 10th of this year. We are now T-minus 9 minutes, 40 seconds and counting. A little less than 3 minutes away from start of that engine chill down sequence, blowing a small amount of liquid oxygen through the plumbing and turbo pumps on those 9 Merlin 1D engines and helping to protect them from the risk of thermal shock and damage.
Hey, Rick. What's up, Jeff? What's the mission? We're sending people into space. I don't know. What's up, A22-1? What's going on? Sending cockroaches to space, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what the mission is. Maybe Digger knows. I guess so. I don't know. I don't know. It's as big as I can make it, Jeffrey. Can't make it no bigger. It's on YouTube. You can go watch it too. What's up, James? There's a link if you want to watch it bigger, Jeffrey. It's okay. You can go. What's going on, James? Stopped in for a quick visit. That's all I got time for, James. Quick visit. I'm going to be taking off to the moon in 6 minutes. T-minus 6 minutes and counting. There's a boxcar. We're doing good. All systems go. We'll see what happens.
We're now at T-minus 7 minutes and counting. Want to thank the little more than 16,500 of you that are joining with us live this afternoon. Really appreciate you spending part of your Wednesday taking a bit of a break from work, or perhaps you're just now getting off work, and if so,
Digger, do you got your spacesuit on?
that you're spending part of your day with us as we
You can't
cover
come
the
in
launch
unless
of
you
the
got your
Starlink
spacesuit on.
6-51 mission. As we do have quite a bit more folks in here since the last time we talked about trajectory, let's go ahead and get a bit of a refresh for those of us who were here before, or an introduction if you're just joining us or joined us since we talked
What's up,
about
Digger?
it at the start of the broadcast. The satellite view of the
I'm all right. How are you doing?
the Falcon
All
9
good here.
on this is
Bit
historical
warm.
Pretty good.
We've
39A.
had the heating on.
After the T0 liftoff, which again is targeting
Got a bit warm.
5:26 p.m. Eastern, 21:26 UTC. Now that fueling is underway.
I'm just setting up the live chat there.
Apologies for technical snafu.
Hello, James, Wigwag, Dwight,
in just a moment.
Rick Bailey. Good to see you. Jeff Delmarva.
Falcon 9 will fly in a southeasterly trajectory.
2221. Hello,
This is
my
the case
friend.
With all the missions heading to the 6th shell
to see
of
everyone.
the Starlink constellation. Falcon 9 first stage vehicle following stage separation will land on one of SpaceX's 3 drone ships.
I
It's
think they're
taking more
launching.
Two
Starlinks
over
up
here.
there, yeah.
One on deck tonight.
I think
is
they're
the
launching
updated
YouTube in
instructions.
the space,
The
Rick.
fairing halves will be jettisoned a little bit down range of the map you see here on your screen. And it'll be scooped up by the recovery vessel.
When Elon Musk has finished,
Doug is actually also
we'll have internet every part of the planet.
Starlink launch on deck for
Hiya,
tomorrow
Rick.
night
Rick Strange.
as the Starlink 6-52 mission.
Hi, Dwight. Hi, Rick.
So if you know someone who was hoping to catch tonight's launch and they just can't get away from whatever they're doing, but they've got some time tomorrow, go ahead and tell them to come on back and we'll be right here with you for a live launch coverage of that mission.
4 minutes, Digger. 4 minutes.
Here's an image of what the fairing halves look like as they're coming down, splashing in the ocean waters under a parachute. SpaceX saves about $6 million per recovery. This is what that operation looks like when they scoop them up out of the water. Now, T-minus 4 minutes, 10 seconds and
$6
counting.
million
This
to
point,
recover that
we're
thing.
expecting
Wow.
the strong back sequence to get underway at
Yeah.
this moment.
Yeah, it's not cheap, but it's cheaper than letting them go in the ocean and not and rebuilding. It's like landing the rocket back on a platform. Incredible stuff, isn't it?
Getting in the loop
I
on
don't know.
Oh yeah, it used to just drop in the
strong
ocean and
back
we lost
retrial
it.
sequence. Let's go ahead and just very briefly.
Never been
touch
able to
on
land
the
them
Falcon 9
successfully
itself.
before.
Stands
I mean,
about
occasionally
70
it still
meters,
goes wrong,
49
but
feet
touch wood,
tall,
this won't.
with a diameter
You
of
can see
3.66
these satellites at
meters.
night if you look up, and you see a big line of lights moving across the sky.
The
They're all-
hissing and
it's
humming
all
you're hearing are the
Starlink.
sounds from the pad there.
You going to York?
Audio,
Oh,
so
safe driving,
hear
Rick.
me pause. I'm trying to not.
Yeah, have
over
a safe
SpaceX, and
journey there, my friend.
attempt to not stumble
Don't spend
across
too
those
much money.
clouds. Most of the vehicle made up by the first stage.
What's up, Andy?
This vehicle.
Hello, Andy.
flying
Dog.
12th
Good to
time
see you, my
today.
friend.
It's got 9 Merlin 1D
Stage
engines.
1 LOX load is complete.
Fully fueled, produces 1.7 million pounds of thrust. Above the first stage, of course, the inner stage, you can see those titanium winglets that provide stability and steering. Those are
I had a
hypersonic
flat earther tell me this was all fake.
mechanical latches that attach to the second stage. The first stage managed to cut off.
Oh no, looks pretty real to me.
It does to me, but he said it just curves off and crashes into the sea. It doesn't reach space.
The second stage engine
Can't get through the firmament.
Merlin vacuum engine, or the MVAC engine, produces more than 200,000 pounds of thrust. It'll be fired twice on today's flight, placing the 23 Starlink satellites
Curves off,
into their
huh?
intended orbit. Burns the same propellant mix, that RP1 and liquid oxygen, same as the first stage. It'll burn once more after satellite deployment to drive the upper stage back into the
2 minutes.
atmosphere, where it will burn up, helping to eliminate the risk of creating space.
Wonder if it's going to go.
Finally, up top are the payload fairings, made up of a carbon composite material standing 13.1 meters or 43 feet tall, with a width of 5.2 meters or 17.1 feet in diameter.
Stage 2 LOX load is complete.
With that, we hear stage
So
2
where's this
also
thing going, you know?
is complete. The Falcon 9 is now fully.
It's going into lower orbit. It's going to release. I think there's about 50 satellites on there, 40. It's going to release them into orbit, and it'll take a while for them to get into orbit, lined up with the rest of them, and they'll be online in a couple of days, I would imagine.
If you haven't already, be sure to hit the like button.
Yeah, I've seen it a couple of times, Rick. If you know where to look, you see a big line of lights coming across, all in a line. It's impressive. I mean, there's a lot of satellites you can see. These are impressive because they're in a line.
You see it at nighttime?
Channel member Artemis for a
Yeah.
very generous $100
Falcon
super
9
chat.
is in startup.
Thank you so
Okay.
much, Artemis.
47
Appreciate you supporting us
seconds.
on that level.
You can see the ISS if you know when to look, going across the front of the moon there.
With 40 seconds to go, we should hear the SpaceX launch director give their call
Go for
for
launch.
go for launch, right on schedule. We're now just about T-minus 30 seconds to liftoff.
Mm.
15 seconds.
Here we
And
go.
here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Entered ignition and liftoff of the Falcon 9 rocket on the Starlink 6-51 mission. The Falcon 9 has cleared the tower.
Wow, look at that, man.
In a beautifully
Less-
composed shot
around
as the
about 4
Falcon 9
minutes till
rocket
it hits
soars
its own
above the
orbit.
skies here in the Sunshine State.
Giant dildo.
Now 30 seconds to flight. This is the roar of those 9 Merlin engines.
Hell of a noise. I love it. Travelling faster than the speed of sound already.
Now a minute into flight, we're coming up on max Q, the point of greatest aerodynamic pressure on the vehicle.
So this must be the point where it curves off and falls in the ocean.
Great tracking shots from our friend P. Carson's with
nothing to
Max
do
Q
with-
Productions. Speaking of,
Reaching its orbit.
it's from our own Adam Bernstein tracking camera.
If the Earth were flat, it could go straight up. Look at that. Incredible. Incredible.
Wonder how far you could see that.
And this from Chuck Briggs. A call for MVAC chill. They're thermally conditioning the Merlin upper stage engine prior to its ignition. Coming up in the next minute, we'll see a few different events in rapid succession. First will be
Pretty
stage
cool.
separation, followed, or excuse me,
Thrust.
main engine cutoff, followed by stage
Something like that.
separation. And then second stage engine start. And fairing deployment just before 3 minutes into flight. We're now 10 seconds from MECO, main engine cutoff. There you see MECO. Oh,
Yep.
great shot.
Main engine cutoff. Stage separation.
So where's that thing go? It
You
just
see
falls.
those views
stage?
of
And
stage
effective ignition.
separation.
It just falls to the ocean.
Nice onboard camera shots and great tracking work
Well,
by our
on a
team
shoot.
here. This particular view on the left-hand side of your screen from P.
Well,
Carson's,
no,
but some
those
great
things will
camera
come out,
angles
Jerry.
from
It's going to land.
Adam and Chuck as well.
Stabilize itself and hopefully land on the boat.
And you
Oh,
see the
man,
payload
oh,
fairings
yeah.
deployed there, reflecting the light of the sun.
To come down to Jim Tedesco's backyard. Tornado sirens. Better duck and cover.
And we're seeing a view here from P. Carson's, this from Chuck Briggs. He's This is our view from Chuck Briggs. You can still see that first stage booster and the upper stage on the upper right-hand corner of your screen. Those little pulses you see there from the Falcon 9 first stage, those are the cold gas thrusters helping to control the attitude of the vehicle as it comes back and prepares for the entry burn.
See you, James.
We're working to bring back the SpaceX feed. However, it itself may have gone down.
That's it.
We're working to troubleshoot it, but it appears that SpaceX broadcast is having some issues. Fortunately, though, you
Take care, James.
are with us live, and we will bring you the best possible views that we can. Although, again, because it is so bright, it's a little bit tricky to catch the start of the entry burn here. We will do our level best. That is coming up at T plus 6 minutes and 9 seconds. So a little under a minute now until the start of that entry burn. Again, the SpaceX broadcast itself is having some apparent issues,
Where's that
which is
other
why
one?
we're not able to currently bring you onboard camera feed
Where'd it go?
from the
They've
second
lost
or
camera
first
feed, haven't they?
Oh, there it goes. Yeah, but
SpaceX is able to reestablish that.
Oh.
Of course, we will bring those
Yeah,
cameras back for you.
Around about 4 minutes, Jeff.
But again, for some reason, the SpaceX feed is no longer broadcasting as it should be.
where is it? Is it in orbit now?
It'll be reaching its orbit, but it's out of the Earth's atmosphere
At this point,
into
the
low
countdown,
space now, and it'll be reaching its own orbit very soon,
that entry burn should be getting underway.
where it's supposed to be. Start releasing
Oh.
its satellites, and it
Yeah,
can
it's
line
just
up.
a little too bright to be able to see that. Although
I don't
our
see
guys
nothing
are
either,
in the
Rick.
skies
There's
trying to
nothing
catch
to
a
see
glimpse of
there.
that
It's
entry
all
burn, which
in
lasts
space.
about 20 or so seconds.
Thing we would like to
4
see is
seconds,
the
but that
Merlins,
now wrapped up.
the engine shaft, the rocket coming back down now and landing.
Coming up next to T plus 8 minutes and 1 second will be the start of the first stage landing burn, and that is too far out and too close to the horizon to be able to see from our ground camera vantage point.
Do you have any tornadoes, Rick?
Wigwag's got a tornado warning going on with the hooter going off, he says.
Yeah, I heard that. Rick, when do you leave for York?
Oh, does it say 23 Starlink
And
satellites
again,
on
we
board?
apologize for not being able to bring you onboard camera views from
I don't know.
the Falcon 9 first and second stages, but that is because, for whatever reason, SpaceX appears to be having
Yeah,
issues
23 Starlink
in
satellites.
broadcasting them out.
Wonder how
At
big
this
those
point, we're
things
coming
are.
up on the start of the
Not very
landing
big.
burn, though. Landing burn now in progress, according to the published SpaceX timeline. Landing scheduled to happen in
As
about
big as
5
a car?
seconds.
How big are they?
Oh, no.
At this point, the Falcon
Think of
9
them like
first
a
booster
TV
shell
size.
number 1077 should be
Ah.
on the drone ship. Just read the instructions.
Drive through the night, huh?
However, we've not gotten
Wow.
confirmation of that from SpaceX, and we again do not.
When
have
does it start,
views
Rick?
from them as their feed went down mid-launch.
Oh, it's going to drive through the night. Yeah, they generate some serious thrust there, Jeff, to get out of the atmosphere.
And it does appear to have.
Is there
landed.
8
There's
engines on there?
some frames
8 Merlins, yeah.
coming through the broken stream.
Really? 8 of them. Holy cow.
That's a heavy rocket. Is the Falcon 9?
Now, will the rest of it come
This point in
back?
time, we've not gotten word from
Yeah.
SpaceX that landing occurred, but we're standing by for confirmation from them as well.
A bar of chocolate.
Now, internet signal.
47 seconds into the mission of this
Rick,
the
they're going to
Falcon 9
form a
up to date
continuous
on
line all the way around the globe and
until
continuously
T plus 54 minutes and 4 seconds.
circumnavigate, orbiting the globe,
followed
and giving
by
it
a
internet
2-second
signal
burn
to
of
every
the
part of the
Merlin
planet.
vacuum engine.
If you
setting
lock
for the
into
Starlink
Starlink
satellites to
everywhere,
deploy
you'll
2
get
plus
it.
1
Even
hour,
the
5
places that
minutes,
they don't want
6
you to have
seconds.
it, like Iran and stuff, they'll be able to get it.
What's Starlink? Is Starlink internet or something?
Starlink is Elon Musk's satellite that
Again, we are just
all
waiting
they're
for
going to link
information
up
from
and
SpaceX that
be the internet. You can get Starlink now. There's people in the UK using it.
things are still on track with this mission.
They have a dish in the back garden.
A little bit of stilted video from their stream. It appears as though
this is going to work though, Rick, because
tail number 1077 was able to land on the drone ship.
People need internet wherever they are. It's going to be a more reliable internet source.
We're seeing some of you in the chat that you were.
When do you come back, Rick? How long are you staying for? When does the show start?
I guess the booster did land.
The booster didn't land, oh my word.
It didn't land? Where is it? Jim Tedesco's yard? Jim Tedesco, go look for the booster. See if it's in your backyard.
Finders keepers.
Yeah.
Downside is the up 111. Download. It's really fast. It's yeah, it is. It's a lot different, Rick, than a satellite TV, which was cutting edge at its time, wasn't it? You know.
Now coming up on 12 minutes into the mission. Still no word from SpaceX themselves on the status of things. We'll keep our eye out for that as we start to wrap up our
There's
broadcast
nobody
here.
in that thing, right?
No, there's no one in there. It's unmanned.
Before we do want to thank a few more folks in the live
Nikola
chat for
Tesla. I don't know what he tried.
Afternoon, really
a lot of his
appreciate that.
work is still under wraps. They haven't released everything, have they?
For super chat here, really appreciate that. Saying awesome. Live from a monkey's brain with a $2 super chat. Really appreciate that. Monkey's brain saying your coverage and views improve with every launch, and I will pass those on to the team here since it is very much a village effort.
Me too, Cosman.
It was initially developed for university use, wasn't it? For universities to communicate with each other quickly. There's a lot of good things the internet can do as well, though, you know. It's not the internet, it's people that are the problem.
I know is sort of in the
Rick, are you getting a hotel?
Down to the moment of launch, but thank you again to Artemis, one of our channel members, for $100 super chat. Really appreciate that, Artemis. Again, thank you. The generosity.
Oh, he's getting some good super chats.
Closing things out here. This is where we stand with the mission stats now that the Falcon 9 has launched and has apparently landed on the drone ship. Just read the instructions. This was the 12th flight of the booster 1077, the 324th Falcon 9 launch to date. This was the 39th Falcon 9 launch just of this year. This was the 267th.
Yeah, how much does it cost to go up every time?
That has flown at
Oh,
each one.
millions and millions and
This is
millions of
SpaceX's
dollars.
40th launch of the
I
year,
can imagine all the
including
monies.
the Starship integrated flight test number 3.
This is Elon Musk, right?
This was SpaceX's 111th
Holy
orbital
shit,
launch
he
in the
must be
last
spending hundreds of
365
millions of
days.
dollars.
Their 81st orbital launch from Pad 39A, and the 174th overall orbital launch from this pad. Worth noting,
Well, NASA
now
use
following
Elon
the
Musk's
successful liftoff
to
of
take their
the Falcon 9
astronauts up
rocket,
to the space
SpaceX
station and
is now
stuff as
just
well.
one mission shy from
You know,
tying
that won't be cheap. They'll have
NASA
to pay in
and
for
the
that.
total number of space shuttle
And they
flights that
use
lifted off from this
Musk
pad
to
the
take
entire run
payloads
of
up
the
for the
space shuttle
space
program.
station.
Yeah, I wonder how much that Uber
So
ride
look for
is.
that record-tying 82nd flight coming up here in the not-too-distant future.
What's up, Deep Run Mike?
Taking a look at the
Hi,
SpaceX bar
Deep Run.
chart here, we're again at mission number 39 for orbital flights. Slowly making progress on its goal.
All right, are we done?
Trying to achieve
Hello,
144
Cosme.
missions on the year.
We done?
Somewhere between 144
Yeah.
and 150.
That was interesting.
Good fun. Never get tired of watching a launch.
I haven't watched that since Apollo 13.
I've watched some terrible failed launches and things that go wrong before now. Sleeping in the truck. Hello, Snipe.
Sleeping in the truck. How are you going to take baths and how are you going to take a shower in your truck? I don't know about that, man. What's up, Joseph? Nothing is free. Got that right. Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson? Yeah, Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's going to kick his ass. When's the fight?
I had Tammy and Ray. I hope Mike Tyson beats him to a pulp. I really do. It's like Tyson already said, everyone's got a plan until they get punched in the face.
What's up, Tammy? When is the fight, Cosman?
Edward Hewitt. And Ted Hewitt. Edward Hewitt. No.
Nope, don't. No.
Nadellin disaster, hot dog. What was that one, Andy?
It's a long ways off. Truck stop. Yeah, that's right. Truck stop.
We hope so, Tammy. I really hope Mike Tyson batters him. Knock his head clean up. Teach him a lesson.
I hope you get a good night's sleep in your truck, Rick.
Has it got a sleeper compartment in there?
No, not that I know of. Rick, what are you buying when you get there? What are you buying, Rick? What's up, Incredible Bulk?
Incredible Bulk.
Hey, Incredible Bulk, what was up with your live stream the other night for 10 hours? There was nothing on it.
I think I saw a few that were never for the public. And not with people in, thankfully. Nothing like that. When Ron was she used to go with her dad, he drove a big truck. They used to go to Europe and back, you know. And they had bunk beds in the back.
Yeah.
So when she got tired, she went to bed in the back while he carried on driving.
Yeah.
I think he used to tell her it was later than what it was, so she'd get to bed and shut up.
Probably.
Oh, wow. That's not good, Andy. Sounds like the Hindenburg disaster.
Atlas, Intermodal, or Weaver grain cars. That's it. I think he could have just saved the money and bought them online.
Mm. Oh, I got my fire escape built.
What's up, Eric? Yeah, that looks good.
Thank you. Got a little ladder going up to the roof area. And one coming down to the street. I was going to put it up and put a tackle on it with a weight, but then I thought that's usually steps, and ladders have a double thing on, so they slide down as you get on them, and some are permanent like that. So I put it like that.
What's to stop the robbers from climbing up and breaking in?
It's going to be a gated alleyway. There's going to be a gate on the alley.
Okay.
And gated alleyway, you see. They do have those, don't they?
What's up, Eric?
We have them here gated off so that people who don't live there can't get out and go doing it up to mischief.
Yeah, but what if you're not home? Smith and Wesson can't do nothing by themselves. They need your input.
That'll stop the bad guys getting up there.
As long as you're home.
The Ruskies were using hypercolic fluids. Red nitric acid. Yeah. Our early torpedo stuff were a similar chemical reaction to propel it, and that went wrong quite a few times.
I have no idea who he is.
Load of dogs.
I have no idea who he is.
Has he done something bad, Tammy?
No idea.
Has he got a channel?
See you, Rick. Have a good time in New York.
Take care, Rick. Yeah, have a safe journey and have a good time. I hope you find what you're after.
Yeah, I hope you find what you're after. I don't know that I would ever travel that far for a train show.
How far is he traveling?
To Pennsylvania.
From?
I don't know. I can't remember where he is. Michigan? Minnesota?
So it's a lot of miles.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Don't know if that's his name. It goes by a channel name.
Who passed away, Jeff? Michigan or Ohio? I think he's in Michigan.
All right. Fair old distance then.
Yeah, gas is going up. It's like almost $3.50 a gallon now.
Well, it's an adventure for him as well, isn't it? He's having an adventure.
I guess so. I guess so. You going to the train show, Joseph? You don't recall the name? Wonder who it was. What you buy today, Digger?
Nothing.
Nothing?
I have got some. I am waiting for some things to arrive though. A bigger light and a lot of small SMDs and some more Rascal.
Tunnel motors.
2000 locomotive.
What you have for tea?
I don't know what it was called. Ron made it. It was like steak. I'm just going to ask Ron what it was called. It was steak and it had scallops of potatoes on the top and cheese. She told me what it was she made me because I had that with chips and.
So you had potatoes on the top and then you had chips on the side?
Oh, yeah. Yep. Potatoes. She's an Irish lass, Jerry.
No, man, but you eat a lot of potatoes.
It's a staple diet of the country. Ron, what was that called? What you made me for tea?
Cheese and beef, something or other. Can't remember.
Cheese and
Potatoes,
beef,
and it was like a bit like a stroganoff,
similar to a stroganoff.
but with a lot of cheese in it.
It was tasty. And
Was
I
it
had
good?
chips as well. Jerry says I'm eating a lot of potatoes.
And so we should. We all eat lots of potatoes. They're very good for you.
Potatoes, no. Potatoes.
You can do all sorts with a good spot.
You can't marry an Irish lass and not eat potatoes, Jerry. Oh,
Really?
that's nice. Oh, Scott at Waycross.
Dwight Curley, are you still here, Dwight Curley?
We just watched another SpaceX launch. More satellites for styling, you know, that big line that's going round. More of those. And no flat earthers in chat to tell us it's fake.
There's Stuart, one of them flat earthers.
Sadly. You Dwight, see ya. So what you've been doing today, Jerry? Did you buy anything today, mate? At the model shop or no?
Yeah, I bought some paints.
Oh, cool. Cheddar cheese and bacon, that's nice, Eric. Ah, chuffed. Time for me tablet, innit? No. Who was she on about down the street that you hate? Who? Oh, yeah. Everyone does.
Horrible place. Not that I hate it, I just don't like it. Gives you a shrinkings.
Leftover pork chops. Wow. You wouldn't have been left over in my house. Somebody would have got them.
Night, Steve.
Good night, Steve. Steve's back. He had a bar fight tonight.
Bar fight, huh?
Or a bar argument, we don't know really. You know, as these other fish died, it seemed alright.
I went in it on its side. Gone.
Well, that water's horribly murky,
Yeah,
isn't
well,
it? I think it's the filters that he's got.
It needs new stuff.
The filters he's using are toxic. They need washing out. haven't had pork. You know, we haven't had pork for a long time. We don't eat a lot of pork. We don't eat lamb. Very bad for you. Although we do sell fat lambs to market for other people to eat. What's up, so? Are you after coffee? Yeah, I suppose this in with steak. Is it fast getting his dinner and then relaxing down there?
They can relax down there.
Yeah, well, Hank came in here while Moses were finishing that, and he went to check that, and then he wanted to come here, and I blocked it, and I let Moses go that way. Hang on there. Sophie, and I'll give you some coffee. Are you going to show us what you got, Jerry? From the shops?
No.
Wow. Jerry went and bought some stuff from the model shop today, guys. Mount my trucks on the box car. Wheels hit the couple box. Oh, sorry to hear that, Eric. Take care, mate. I hope you feel better soon. Take care.
All right, Eric. Have a good night. Take care.
You might have to make smaller trucks, Dwight. Smaller trucks.
Oh, we're doing moving out Friday night now.
Yeah, well, tonight you were out with Honk, weren't you?
You might have to put a spacer between the wheels, between the trucks and the car body.
Probably 11 onwards. We're out now,
I'm going to be away Friday night until later on Friday. Earlier on, myself and Ron are watching a movie and eating a lot of popcorn. So it'll be, what time is it now? It'll be about this time Friday when I'm online. Okay. So if we're hanging out, I'll be hanging out a little bit later than usual. I hope Eric's all right. That horrible, isn't it? Gives you an idea. What's your idea for tomorrow, Cosme? Yeah, you'll have to watch it on replay, Deep Mike. It was successful, very quick, but they lost cameras on the landing.
Ah. It already launched, Mike. You missed it.
We're doing a Pirates of the Caribbean marathon, Cosmin, over the space of a few nights and days.
What are you watching?
The one that you don't like because you feel it's not realistic. The Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, stupid ass Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp is a legend.
Ron's gonna watch that dumbass shit with you?
She loves it. She loves being married to a pirate, Jerry.
She does not.
She loves it.
Can't believe she's gonna watch it.
I think that's what we're going to watch, unless Ron comes up with something different, but it has to be good. The Mist. Oh, that. Oh no, that's the fog I'm thinking of, where the pirates' ghosts come back to reap the souls. That's a good one. See why you don't like Pirates of the Caribbean, Jerry, is because you haven't got adventure in your blood. You haven't got piracy.
Maybe not.
And otherwise, you'd love it. You'd love it.
No, I wouldn't. It was stupid.
Why was it stupid? Because of that shark?
Nope, not pirates. It's bugs.
Why?
No, it's stupid, Digger. I don't watch that stupid stuff.
Talking to you.
Yeah, I know. He said he doesn't watch that stupid stuff. Pirates
Well,
of the Caribbean.
to look at the screen.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Hey, you're not missing nothing, Cosman.
The birds, yeah, that's a good one. It's
The
bugs.
Brits, that's a well-old film, isn't it?
Yeah. It's not pirates, it's bugs in the mist. The mist is the bug one. Cool. I can't stand Johnny Depp or that Canoe Reeves guy.
Wigwag, you don't watch movies anyway, so what's the difference?
He was in that film, The Bus That Couldn't Slow Down.
Speed.
What would it call
Isn't
that?
Keanu Reeves dead?
Sandra Bullock.
Isn't Keanu Reeves dead?
No.
Oh,
No?
no.
He's a really nice guy in real life, isn't he?
He catches public transport and everything.
I don't know. I never met him.
He's
Usually the
he's just-
tube.
Yeah, he's just like anybody else. He loves animals. So he's got to be a nice bloke.
Yeah.
Hey, Wigwag, I
Nice.
got a question for you, Wigwag. These, I don't know what you want to call them. These stickers that came with the signs that came with my kit. How do you get them on the building?
Wow, deep Mike, I hope you made a video of that, digging all those trenches. Most of the recent, I haven't watched anything. I don't really watch TV. This is just an extra something that we're going
Every
to do.
Friday night,
On a Friday night, we're going to watch a movie,
eat popcorn.
eat lots of popcorn because I don't get enough popcorn.
Wow, what's that? Like date night?
I thought, I heard you on phone, and I thought, oh, it's fine. I thought you were going to
Steve going to watch with you too?
No,
Hmm.
no, it's
No, just me and him night.
a me and Ron night.
No dogs?
Well, yeah,
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
have a few dogs with us.
Yeah, the dogs will be there, especially with this popcorn. Hank's going to be there with his head in the bowl. Hello, Stuart. You just missed a lovely SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket launch through the firmament off the flat Earth into the lower space. Stuart says, "Hiya, Ron. Good
Hey,
evening.
Stuart.
Do I have a pirate ship? I had one ship, Jeff, and I sold it because I don't live near enough to a decent enough waterway to do any piracy. The nearest water
So
to
you
me is
got
a
a tattoo
canal.
of it done instead.
So I got a tattoo of the boat instead. But I did have a boat and I sold it.
Yeah, I want to make it look painted on. How do I do that?
Jerry, if you make it look painted on, the rust won't look. You can't use the rusty one. If it's going to be painted on, it's not going to have rust. It's just going to be faded paint, isn't it?
It's my building. I'll have it every way I want.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
All I'm just going to point out the obvious to you. That's all.
And it's
Okay.
Jerry's choice.
You wouldn't paint.
Are they
rust on.
paper or glossy? I don't know what they are, Wigwag. You build these kits, not me.
Take care, Tommy and Ray. Enjoy that movie and enjoy your food.
See you, Tammy.
3 movies I'd like to watch.
I guess I gotta ask Rick Bailey because you're no help, Wigwag.
History of Violence.
Wigwag, the one time I asked you to help me and you can't help me now.
What's he want to watch?
Kung Fu Hustle, Shaolin Soccer, and the History of Violence.
Not
Try
heard of any of them.
Try watching The Aristocats. That's a brilliant film. The Aristocats, The Wizard of Oz, and Mars Attacks. What a movie night that is.
Well, there's only one kind in this kit.
Can you show him the paper on the screen, Jerry? I think you'll like a paper one, you know, that you cut out.
He's
And
got
go.
his own bucket.
I tried soaking it in water. It doesn't do nothing.
See, if you want a pure paper one and you want to make it look like it's painted, you cut it out and then you give it the old treatment on the back, don't you, with the sandpaper until it's thin enough to see daylight through.
Yeah, but these are really thick. If I sand this, there's not going to be nothing left. This is how they come.
Yeah, it looks to me like it's just glued on that, Jerry. That you should glue them on. Didn't come with the instructions about the decals.
They're really thick, though.
Card.
No, the instructions don't say nothing about them. Yeah, these things are thick as could be.
Yeah, I think it's just for gluing on there. Tin signs, yeah. Enamel.
So what do you got to do? You got to glue them on? Oh, fuck that. I ain't doing that.
But if you were going to do that, I'd suggest, you cut them out really good so you don't see any white, and then go along all the edges.
Well, yeah, I cut this out really good.
No, I can see some white on the edge of the Purina part, right at the far end.
This end?
No, other end.
Oh, yeah.
And then you run a pencil all the way around the edges so you can't see a white edge if you're looking
This
sideways.
end.
Yeah. And
Yeah, just a tiny bit.
And a slight one at the top. Yeah. It's
what
not
do you
problem.
do?
It will stick out like a sore thumb.
What do you
Once
do?
You cut all the white away, you get an ordinary lead pencil, graphite pencil, yeah?
Yeah.
A soft pencil, not a 2H. Make it an HB or something like that. Run it along the edges of the sign.
Yeah.
And that will take away the white, what you could see if you were looking sideways. Because if you put it on without it, that white will detract from the view and take your eye straight to it, and it won't look right. But if you colour it in...
So this is going to be more like a sign that would be sticking on the building, not be painted on the building.
One that they'd screw on, yeah, an enamel painted sign.
Now what do you do? Just glue this on?
Yeah, 4 or 5 spots of glue. Near the corners and one in the middle for good measure.
You sand the back of them a bit. Okay, I'll sand the back of it because it's like really thick. I mean, yeah, I'll sand the back of it.
Yeah, and don't forget to do the edges.
Yeah, so I primed my bridge.
You see, that's going to look swell, isn't it? That's what it says. Are you going to do any heavier rust on the rivet areas where the water sits and stuff? Or
yeah, probably.
If you're going to use a chipping fluid or latex or anything?
I think I might try one side one way and another side another way.
Good idea. Good idea. 2 methods in one.
Just to see how it is.
Wigwag, honestly, always print my own signs on cardstock. If I'm doing a painted sign, I'll print it on paper and just thin it out. Takes a while to do it without ripping it and going through it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Just sand it away till you
I can't be bothered with that bullshit wigwag. Can't be bothered with that.
Yeah, rule 1 always applies.
Okay, how do you print them on cardstock? What do you mean cardstock?
Just card like what you've got.
I didn't. That came with the model kit.
Yeah, well, that type of card you can print your own on.
Well, where do you buy that stuff at?
just from the store, like you would buy your printer paper, you can buy a printer card for your Epson.
I don't have an Epson.
Well, your Hewlett Packard or whatever it was. And then when you go to somewhere like
Tissue paper. How do you
Pinterest,
print on tissue paper?
same
How do
way
you
as
print on? How do you print on tissue paper, Wigwag? See, this is what you should make videos of.
If you go to Pinterest, you will find millions of things you can print on there for free.
Digger, I don't have time for that bullshit.
Well, yeah, it depends on how the quality you're looking to achieve, doesn't it?
Well, I'm not looking for that kind of quality because I don't have time for that shit.
No.
Where do
No,
you
no.
get signs for painting? I don't know. You tape the tissue paper to the cardstock. Get the hell out of here. Really? Well, why don't you make videos about that stuff?
Because it's his trade secret, isn't it?
Instead of some of these other videos that you make. Make some videos that are useful.
All his videos are useful. He's made some wonderfully useful videos.
Well, I'm still waiting for part 3. I'm still waiting for part 3. I haven't gotten part 3 yet, and I'm never going to get it. Oh, man.
You don't have to colour the edges, Jerry. If you haven't got time for that bullshit, you can leave them white and new looking.
I can color the edges, but I don't have time to search Pinterest for stuff.
That's only if you want to. It's only if you want to print your own. I do a lot of research.
I'm not interested in printing my own.
Oh well then. Why are you asking Wigwag all about it then?
Well, I mean, it'd be nice to know how to do it if I wanted to, but I don't know how to do it. Oh, fuck me.
Someone's messaging him now. You could scan the card signs. Yeah.
I could what?
Do that, hot dog Andy. Yeah. Scan them, Jerry, but I don't think he's got time for that bullshit. Have you got
Print
time for
them
that
on a white transfer carrier film. What the heck is white transfer carrier film? Where do you get that?
At the store where you get your printer paper. It's paper for making your own decals for water slide decals. For decals.
Oh, who's got time for that bullshit?
I knew Jerry wouldn't have time for that bullshit, Andy. You haven't got time
I have no time for that bullshit.
Very nice, isn't it? Do you like my Rottweiler? It's yours though, isn't it, really? My dog's really.
Digger, you don't have any bulls here to make bullshit, huh?
We don't have any bulls here to make.
And all the kit parts from my Craftsman kits for when I get my laser cutter.
You're famous for the Texas Longhorns out there, my friend. American Texas Longhorn, big steaks, and bull riding. It's full of bulls in America.
So what do? Wigwag? You put all your parts from your kit on your scanner?
It does.
Wow. Wow. I can't believe you do that. So you're going to print kits when you get your laser cutter? You're going to rip off everybody's kits? I think that's copyright infringement.
Hang on. Cosmin, so you use the backing paper, that the sticky stuff comes on. You use the backing paper, and then you print onto that and press it onto the building, and it comes off on the building, back to front.
Why don't you do a video of that, Cosman?
Only if you sell the rip-off. Forrest Gump. I used to talk like him. Did you run as well, Dwight, like Forrest Gump?
Only if you sell the rip-off. Well, no, you're still ripping them off.
Yeah, you can do what you want so long as you don't try and sell it.
Hmm.
When you sell it, that's when you're involved as a genuine article.
I don't know.
Do you like your Rottweiler?
Yeah. He's trying to get me.
Then I can buy the clapboard sheets and we'll be able to make custom buildings.
Hello, anything.
Who's Sophie's gonna get you?
Buy the clapboard.
Don't get Sophie. Get off it.
Yeah, good idea, Wigwag.
Oh. Sophie, move.
The backing paper takes the inkjet ink, transfer it to wood. Right, I'm going to try that, Codrish. Thanks for that, mate. I'm going to try that.
Right.
It will look like it's been painted on them, won't it?
Yeah, then it would.
What are you doing?
No.
Well, when you do it, Digger, make a video on how you do it. What's up, anything?
I call it the Cosmin method.
I don't care what you call it. Just make a video about it.
But it better print, so I've got a feeling it'll smudgy print and it won't look good on the print because it's slidey and shiny. So, what are you doing, you weirdo?
No, Cosman's done it before.
Have you done it, Cosmin?
Yeah, he's done it. Does it every day.
Are you going to try that, Jerry? You've not got time for that bullshit either.
Got no time for that bullshit.
There's videos. Steve Ramsey has a video. I haven't done this myself. He hasn't done it himself every day. But Jeff, not in Delaware, but it was a joke. Right, I was just going to say, Jeff thinks there's no bulls. Yeah, but I bet there is a bull somewhere in Delaware. I mean, it's not a massive state, isn't Delaware, is it?
Cosman, you don't have to tell nobody nothing. You could just tell them it's your experience. What the hell's the matter with you? They won't know. Tell them, yeah, I do it all the time.
I'm still going to
won't
call
know.
it the Cosmin method.
Yeah, I got no time for that bullshit, Digger. I got no time to sit there and look through Pinterest and...
Yeah, I didn't think you'd have time for that bullshit, doing some research.
No, I just don't.
Bullshit research, isn't it?
It is bullshit research.
Yeah, you need research and development.
Fuck
No.
that. No, you don't need that shit. Just make it and be done with it.
Did it work on the project, Wigwag? That's true, Andy. That's why I've got all manner of amounts of time for all manner of bullshit, because I'm retired now. And I've got, like as Ron just said, I can spend all day for that bullshit looking for images.
Yeah, well, I'm not retired, Andy. I don't have all day to look for that bullshit.
He's only got 3 days a week to look for bullshit, and he hasn't got
That's
time.
how I did, Wigwag. I made the damn kit how it came.
Yeah. So long as you're happy with how it looks, that's all that matters.
Yeah, I'm happy how it looks. I mean, I might not put none of those signs on there.
Rule 1 applies, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. It's gonna need a big collar if I want. This is a giant one.
Hank's needing a new collar. He's outgrowing his other collar.
He's outgrown his big posh collar. Now he's got extra large and he's outgrowing this one.
He's going to be
Just
sizing
tie a
up.
piece of rope around them.
Yeah, ship's anchor. Keep him still.
He's going to need an horse halter on him before long.
Enough trouble with dog shit. Yeah, dog shit.
Yeah, that's my department. Well, I was.
Yeah, we have dog shit, but we scoop it up pretty quick. We have a lot of horse shit, a lot of pig shit, chicken shit, sheep shit, and bullshit. It's all good for the land. Yeah, I built some kits and I didn't use all the posters and signage that came with them because it didn't look good and it didn't look very great, you know. And it just looked cheap and very badly printed.
Yeah, I mean, this is printed nice. I just don't care for how big it is, and I don't know that I really want to glue it on.
Yeah, if you don't want to glue it on, it's not going to stay there by any other method, is it?
I could use spit. That'll work for a while.
Blue
After a while.
But it'd fall off. You could use double-sided sticky tape, but that's a type of glue and you don't want to use glue, do you?
No. I just don't think it will look good on there. That's all.
Cut it out like you have done. Lay the building on its side, stick it on top, stand up and look at it and see in your own mind what it looks like.
I did.
Oh, yeah.
I think it would look better if it was painted on.
It is bedtime. Night, Jerry. Night, everyone.
Good night, Ron. Sleep well.
Night, Ron.
So you can stay there, you little witch.
Love you. Night.
Yeah, I don't mind, like, if it was decals, that would be fine.
Yeah, but he hasn't got time to look for him, Andy. He hasn't got time for that bullshit. Man, this is some bullshit. There's a lot involved typing HR vintage sign decals, isn't there? Decals.
No, it's not a lot to type it in. It's just a lot to go through all of the images.
You don't have to go through all the images. Click on the first one and see if they've got a product you like.
And then if I don't like that?
Do the next one.
And then if I don't like that?
And the next one. Until you find something you like. Yeah, well, there you go.
That could be hours.
You shouldn't be so pernickety. Make up your mind first what type of a sign you want. Are you looking for a Coca-Cola sign or a Pepsi-Cola sign or a Lipton's tea?
I don't know.
Oh, well, you see, that's half the battle, Jerry. If you're looking for something that appeals to you and you don't know what you're looking for, you didn't know it when you see it, you're going to wade through tons of stuff.
That's exactly right, because I don't know what I like, so I have to wade through stuff. And I'm not going to wade through it.
You see something you like, and then you think, but I wonder what's on the next page. It might be something even better. And you keep going until it's 4
a.m. Then before you know it, I've wasted 2 hours.
Yeah. Or 17 hours.
Yeah. Fuck that.
Yeah, you got to make up your mind before you go looking. Don't get me wrong, I've fallen down that trap. And I've spent a lot of hours doing research. And sometimes you get sidetracked off that research onto something else. Before you know it, you're asleep. It's the day after and you forget where you are and what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, that's okay.
The grandkids will come in and say, "Here's your meds, Grandad. It's Wednesday, not Sunday. Wake up, Grandad."
Yeah, I don't know. That's okay. I'll pass.
Somebody will produce them, Andy.
I'm sure somebody does make them. I'm sure somebody makes them. Wigwag sent me a link with a bunch of signs on it.
Oh you haven't got time to look through that, Jerry. That's a lot of bullshit, isn't it? Looking through.
I don't want to print them and like waste. I'm not into that, Digger.
Mm.
I'm not into that. I could give a rat's ass about that shit.
Well, Hot Dog Andy's come up with a suggestion for a decal that would suit you well, a decal.
What is it?
You need a decal that says, I ain't got time for that bullshit.
You're right. I do. I ain't got time for that bullshit. I got no time for that bullshit.
That's why they invented drive-through takeaway restaurants, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. If you don't have time to cook,
And you haven't got time to go in the restaurant, you have to get off your ass, walk all the way in there using your legs like a sucker, and then walk all the way back out again when you can just sit on your ass and drive through.
that's right.
Horseshoe curve, calm down. Oh my word, Jeff. Maybe that creature got it. There's a creature, a nest of creatures lives there.
Or is the horseshoe curve cam down? I don't know.
Okay, Deep Mike, take care, my friend.
It's tea time? All right. See you, Mike. Thanks for coming in.
He's having his tea. Not dinner, not supper, tea.
Maybe he's having tea. That's kind of you drink.
No, not at this time. It's a meal. He's having. You don't get a cup of tea. You don't walk away from the computer to have a cup of tea. You have a cup of tea while you're on the computer.
Well, maybe he's tired of hearing your bullshit.
He hasn't got time for the bullshit, maybe.
I think that could be the thing. He's tired of hearing your bullshit. Yeah, the cam must be down, Jeff. Virtual rail cam is really sucking lately. They should just fold up.
Yeah, they want to pack it in now. It's about time they packed it in. And then
They should just pack it in because they can't get it right.
I think those creatures might have done something to cameras. They've eaten through the cable.
Maybe.
You know?
Maybe. Oh, fuck.
Just make the damn kit how it comes. And that's what he's done. And he's not including none of the bullshit signs that come with it.
I do like the signs, but I don't like the way that I have to put them on.
How would you prefer them to be put on as a transfer?
Yes.
Water slider.
Yes.
The problem is with that, if you don't use a decal fix or a decal softener, decal softener, when you're putting them on a surface that isn't smooth and flat, you get creases unless you use the softener. And if you use the softener, that softens up the decal enough so that you can gently press it into all the folds and creases, so it does look like it's painted on, in all the gaps in the bricks and things, and it pushes in.
That's why I have microsol.
That's the one. But it is a lot of bullshit there, Jerry, to do that. I don't know if you've got time for that.
No, not really. It's not. It's totally different doing that than it is sitting there wasting time searching the internet for something that might not even exist.
Oh, he's having decaf herbal. What's 2/10 for you, Deep Mike? 2/10.
You.
Have you got tense in your shoulders?
Yeah, you're 2/10.
I'm not tense.
2/10. Digger, I already took a nap and I just woke up and I'm already sick and tired of your shit.
I know. You're like someone from New York tonight, as if anyone would think you were from New York City. grumpy. He is a bit tense in your deep, Mike, but he's just woke up from a nap. He's cranky.
Yeah. We're already sick and tired of your shit. Yeah, so anyway, I probably won't put any decals on it.
Yeah, they're optional, aren't they? They don't have to be added.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's Daryl tonight. Daryl's going to have Postmodern. What is Cab Crew Wednesday? Oh, shoot. Postmodern will be on tonight with Derailed Daryl. That'll be
Excellent.
nice. Yeah, but you'll be sleeping, Digger. It'll be 1 o'clock.
Yeah, I'll probably be out of it by that time.
Wasn't Barnabas Junction doing a live stream tonight? Where he already
No.
did it.
Thursdays he does them.
Well, it's tomorrow then.
Yeah. It goes from 8 till about 10, 8:30 till 10, because Mark from Donegal Dad does a 7:31, and then right after that, Jason Barnabas does his.
Okay.
You would love Derail Daryl, and that's who's on tonight, Jeff.
Yeah.
I'll try and be there for it. I'll do my utmost.
You'll be sleeping, Digger.
Probably. I'm a codger now. I'm not a spring chicken, Jeff. I'm an old codger.
It's a little late for Digger. It's 1 a.m. for him, Jeff. He can't be on that late.
I've a job to stay awake after I've eaten my tea.
He's having a hard time staying awake right now.
I'm not far from your age myself. Well, there you go then. All gimmers together. All codgers.
Tornado warnings issued for parts of northeast Ohio. Is that for Wigwag? No, he's in
on
south.
warning already. They said the hoot has been going off, didn't it?
The what?
The hooter. The tornado warning hooter.
Hooter.
It makes a hooting sound, doesn't it? To warn you a tornado's coming, like a siren type of thing.
Sirens. Toy Curly, did you get tornado warnings too? I don't know if it's a tornado season. Seems to be a lot of tornado warnings going on. Well,
Deep Mike has had a tense evening somehow or other.
New Philadelphia. Yeah, they've been getting a lot of tornado warnings in Ohio lately. A lot of shit happening.
Yeah, because of the weather, isn't it?
I think it's those rockets that they blast off into space.
Yeah, it's the Russians have got a new weather machine.
Jeffrey, how old are you, Jeff? How old are you? How old are you, Jeff? I don't think you're even close to Digger's age. $43. I have a nephew, 43. You're not old. Dwight Curley, did you blow away? I think Dwight Curley blew away.
Yeah, he's got a twist going down, hasn't
I think he did. I think Dwight blew away.
Hello, Kenny. I've got teeth fillings older than that.
What's he got?
He's got fillings in his teeth older than that.
Who does? Oh, Andy?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Kenny? How's it going?
I've got missing teeth that I've had missing for longer than that.
Yeah, Jeff. Oh, there's floods in Dubai? How the hell's that? You see that on the news, Digger?
No, I haven't. It does rain in the Emirates, doesn't it, from time to time?
I don't know. Never been there.
One time I was out in the Middle East and it rained just before I got there, and it turned the depressed areas, they call them, depressions in the deserts, they call them a wadi, and it had filled this with water, and it had turned into mud, real strong suction mud. It was horrible stuff. But they told me it was the first time it had rained there in 40 years. Rained
40
once.
years.
Yeah, and it rained for about 3 or 4 minutes.
Wow. 40 years. That's crazy. That's just crazy.
That's true, Andy. It's the mileage that counts. Yeah, this cloud seeding, they call it, don't they, to make it rain.
Dubai
Overdid it.
shot chemicals to cause rain, and the rain they caused. Really?
Too much of it.
No kidding. Jeez. Hey, Kenny, I never saw that 4-lane racing before. That was crazy. Kenny volunteers at the drag races, and they had 4-lane races
Wow.
where usually they just have 2 lanes. I've never seen 4. They cloud seed in Vegas all the time? Really? How do they do that shit?
They fly up and sprinkle.
Would they sprinkle grass seeds up there?
No, it's it's some sort of nitrate. I'm not sure. It'll come to me in a minute what they use.
Only in Vegas. Yeah, that's crazy. Then he run 1,000 feet instead of a quarter mile. I don't know, Kenny. Were they running a quarter mile or 1,000 feet? Yeah, maybe. So why do they do that shit? What are they doing that shit for? And who's doing it?
That's just vapor stream from the jet. It's not cloud seeding. That's just a vapor stream from the aircraft engines.
They run a quarter silver
Chemtrails. Yeah.
chemtrails. Chemtrails.
Yeah, that's what they call them. And they say that they sprinkle chemicals on us to poison us all.
Jeez. Cosman's smarter than you, Digger.
He's not that smart. He Googled it.
He really didn't Google it. He just wants you to think he Googled it.
Okay, well done, Cosmos. Good man.
He doesn't want to come off as being Mr. Smarty. Huh. So who's doing this cloud seeding? The Russians? Chinese?
No, Israel do it a lot. When they crisscross the skies, missiles going into a cloud charge later. That's not jet stream. It's cloud seeding. I'll make a video of it.
The government does it. Why do they do that shit? What are they doing it for? Who knows the hell? They're probably spraying all kinds of shit on us from the sky. They're probably the ones giving us cancer. I know. That's right, Jerry. They're doing it.
Yeah, cloud seeding is what makes it rain.
I think they're trying to drown us and blow us away. Can they start tornadoes too?
Probably. They probably are doing, Jerry. Dr. Evil's doing the tornadoes.
Probably. Oh no, there sure are a lot of tornadoes lately.
Yeah, it's the Russians there with the weather machine. Yeah, it's a long time since I know they did all that DDT spraying for insects on the crops, and then it ended up going really bad. And that book was written, Silent Spring, and people realised chemicals in your food destroyed the environment and made the food toxic. Well, they used to call it global warming, didn't they? And they've changed it now to climate change. It's quite natural. The planet used to be a lot warmer than what it is now. There's some large glaciers receding in Switzerland. And where one's melted back, receded away, they found underneath a Bronze Age village that's just over 2,000 years old.
Old
Which tells
village?
us all- Bronze Age. So it tells us all that that glacier was not there 2,000 years ago because it was a warmer place. It was warm enough for people to build a village up that side
Were
of the
there
mountain.
still people in there?
No, all the people had left. They
Hmm.
found buried people that had died and buried there, so the settlement had been there a long time.
Wonder where they went.
Probably moved further downhill when it started getting colder.
Think so?
I had to move to a warmer spot. Yep, Mother Nature, quite natural.
An eyewitness. You got to realize that Nevada is where all the testing is done. Yeah, that's true, Kenny. They're testing a lot of shit out there.
The high altitude thing, isn't it? Hype.
What's up, Clive?
Hiya, Clive.
The lizard people.
It's
I
the
think it is the lizard people.
It's the shapeshifters. David Icke will tell you all about them.
So, Andy, you don't believe in cloud seeding? You don't think they're cloud seeding?
Yeah, they are. They're making it rain.
But what's the reason they're making it rain?
To irrigate dry areas.
Well, what about when it's not dry?
Well, that's a dumbass thing to do if it's not dry.
And how do they control how much it's going to rain?
Well, by now they should know how much the type of clouds that they can do it with, the cumulonimbus and stuff, the big clouds, the nimbus and stuff, the big ones. How much stuff to put out there.
One day it's going to backfire. There's going to be a catastrophic flood, like Noah.
Yep, build an ark.
So hot dog pilot doesn't believe in they're cloud seeding. I don't know.
He's saying as far as he knows, they haven't done it in the state for a long time.
How do you know, though? They're not going to tell you.
Of course, yeah, it's not a secret.
You don't think?
No, I'm making it rain. It's not a secret at all.
I'm sure there's probably a vast majority of people that don't know nothing about it.
It could well be, but the information's out there.
Who are they, Cosmin? Do you know who they are?
David Icke. He's a he's a fella that
I don't know, Kenny. There's people on the internet that tell you that the earth is flat, too. So what does that mean?
no, they published data about it. Yeah, he's a loony, Andy. Yeah, for want of a better word, he's a loony. He thought the Queen was a lizard.
Who's a loony?
David Icke.
Now who's Brian Rose?
Somebody who disputes what David Icke says.
Oh, two idiots. I don't know, man. I think they're messing with this shit. Wigwag's not here. He can't answer this question. What's a grifter?
Con man.
He's a con man? Yeah, he's a. So they're both goof asses. As long as they don't mess with your trains. Well, what if they start messing with your trains, Andy?
Then there's going to be problems.
What if they messed with the power and you didn't have no power to run your trains? You'd be
Easy
screwed.
to solve. It's only 12-volt direct current. Car battery will do that.
Okay. Call to arms. Oh no.
Cloud seeding's been. Israel started doing that back in the early 50s, like 40s. When they first arrived in Palestine, they started doing it.
So then why don't they like cloud seed over the desert or South Africa where they need rain?
Well, it's not cheap, and they have to do it when the climate's right, where the clouds are. If you don't get the cloud, you can't do it.
Well, why don't they just make the clouds too?
Because to make clouds, you need water. Clouds are just thousands of droplets of water, aren't they?
I don't know. They never took a cloud apart.
Yeah, that's what they are.
Yeah, Clive, but what if they stop having gas? Then what are you going to power your Jenny with?
Methane.
Who?
Methane gas.
Where are you going to get that from?
Someone who has a septic tank.
I don't know. I think you would run out of gas after a while.
Poop gas.
Grab a Tesla. The Earth needs the desert as much as it needs the rainforest.
Mm-hmm.
Got 9 solar panels to go on the garage roof. Well, you better put them up there soon. Are you allowed to have solar panels up there in the UK?
Yeah, if you want to. You can have your own windmill in garden if you want.
Really?
Hmm.
I think Dwight Curley blew away. I think Dwight Curley blew away. What's his name? Better watch himself driving tonight. He might blow off the road. Rick, going to Pennsylvania. You'll be at Clive's house? Okay, take your trains over to Clive's house. Digger, you can't put solar panels where you are because you get no sun.
Oh, that'd be pointless, wouldn't it? Windmill would be all right, though.
You'd have to put up a couple windmills, huh? Yeah. You getting no sun would be pretty pointless.
There is people that do have solar panels down the street there, but they don't produce enough power to blow a paper bag up.
I guess they were being green when they did them. There's this dude driving around looking for tornadoes in Ohio. He's live.
Has he found any?
No, not yet that I know of.
Take care, Kenny.
See you, Kenny. Don't blow away.
Yeah, stay out of the bad weather.
Don't blow away, Kenny. I wonder why they don't get tornadoes in Nevada and Las Vegas. You get them in Oklahoma.
I think it's to do with air pressure, air temperature, and damp. I think.
Dwight, are you okay? Did you blow away? Dwight's here. Welcome to the Curly Express. Dwight here.
Oh, you're Dwight. Well, did you watch Dwight's tree jig video? He's built a jig.
Yeah.
Ron was fascinated with it. I sat and
Was
watched the
she?
video with me. Yeah. She won't watch one of my videos, but she'll watch one of Dwight's. Or yours.
Maybe she likes Dwight.
Mm.
Dwight, I started watching Postmodern's tree videos. I don't know. How big are your trees turning out, Dwight? How big are your wire trees turning out? Did you read James' comment on my last video? I rarely read the comments, Dwight. No. What did it say?
What did he say, Dwight? You don't know.
No idea, Dwight.
It doesn't know. Dwight doesn't know.
Well, if you don't know, how am I supposed to know?
Exactly.
I think he means he doesn't know about the
Height of the tree.
how big his tree's going to be because he's not done it yet. He
YouTube
said-
gave him a hard time on watching the video. Wow.
A hard time, like what way? Like it wouldn't let him watch it? What's he mean a hard time? Maybe it was his internet.
Did
More
they do a
importantly,
live?
more importantly, Dwight, when are you going to do part 2?
YouTube told him he has too many comments and thumbs up. What? Wow. I'm just going to get a refill. I'll be a few seconds. So he's actually using YouTube too much. He's making use of the facilities too much by commenting. They're idiots. Bloody YouTube.
I never had a problem like that. I don't know why James is. That's strange. Maybe James is a spammer. Probably spamming YouTube. That's why. They limit him. I don't know. I just want to know when part 2 is coming, Dwight. I hope you don't leave us hanging like Wigwag did on part 3 from his Red Rose Antiques build. Don't come back and tell us you lost your footage.
Get back. Chill out, soft. Relax.
Yeah, and I wonder if Eddie and all them are having problems in Ohio. So here, southwestern Pennsylvania, not Ohio. Southwestern Pennsylvania is under tornado warnings.
Wow. I
Man,
didn't know there was a quarter.
this shit looks pretty bad. That's
Have you got a
crazy.
way of getting in touch with him? With Stretch to see if he's all right?
Yeah. Doesn't mean he's going to answer me.
No, well, if he's up a tornado, he won't be able to text back, will he? Oh,
I
it's
don't know.
raining.
We'll see.
Signal lost.
Huh?
He's lost his signal.
Who lost his signal?
The Stone Chaser.
I see him driving. Don't you see him
Yeah.
driving? Signal
Yeah, I
is
do
low.
now. Oh. Yep. It's just raining at the moment, isn't it? But that, yeah, Twister could come down any minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens over here. It gets like that, and then a Twister shoots down. Not very big usually, though. Lots of them, but tiny.
Just waiting for it to come down. If the tree is too tall, you can cut the bottom. I know, but what if it's too short, Dwight? So I was watching his video, and he was like stretching that wire like 3 feet. It's like, damn, man, that's a lot of wire.
He might be making a big fat oak tree.
I don't know. But Dwight's trees they don't look like they're really tiny. Didn't you already make one, Dwight? All the wire already?
His gets shorter. You can put that clay on the outside to form the trunk on the outside of the wire. I didn't know there was a quarter for how many comments and thumbs up you could type into YouTube when you're watching a video.
What?
That's what they said to James. You've met your quarter for putting comments.
I never heard of such a thing in my life.
Me neither. Sounds like some bullshit, doesn't it, from Google?
Maybe James is just spamming everybody too much. I don't know. I have no idea. I never heard of such a thing ever. Wigwag, did you get any tornadoes? Tornadoes in Circleville, Ohio. I just saw cows flying in the air. That's how they make milkshakes. They throw cows in tornadoes. You didn't know that, did you, Dinger?
No, we have a different method over here with the dairy farms.
When does the quota start and end, and how many shots do you get? I don't know. 2 or 3, I think. That's it.
Well,
They
that's
blew
cool.
past you? Well, that's good, Wigwag.
No, I've never heard of it, Dwight. That's very strange. I've never knew about a quota for.
I don't comment much, but I've never had that happen. I guess maybe it's kind of like if I put um, what is that called? Slow chat on. You know how like you can only comment every 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
No, but if you do that, it just doesn't let you comment until the time's up. It doesn't say, look, you've reached your quota of thumbs up and comments. There's nothing better to do if they're trying to limit the amount of comments people can put. What if there's a lot of things he wants to talk about with a lot of different videos?
Maybe he just talks too much.
I put comments on videos I'm not subscribed to, on the Flat Earth channels and stuff. I put comments.
Do you?
Well, I don't always watch the video. I just go and comment. And I watch the people that debunk the Flat Earthers and put comments there about them. Yeah, and I say things like, you twat, get an education, things like that.
You call them twats? It's not very nice.
I know, but you've got to be a twat to think some of the things that they actually think. Really have.
Hey, there's a lot of tornado chasers live right now. This tornado chaser channels, they're big channels, man.
Oh, dog Andy, I didn't even know we had a quote. Just seems so bizarre out of the blue, does that? And there's only James that's had the experience. That's like the landlord in the pub saying you've had too many to drink tonight, pal, you better go home.
Maybe James is hallucinating.
Oh, it's properly curved. Concord's a good experience. Two of the guys I worked with, both called Michael. I did all the development work for the Olympus engines for Concorde. I worked with two guys that did the development for the engine. It was great. They're very, very knowledgeable.
You sure it's curved, Andy? You sure it's not flat?
If it was flat, the cats would have pushed everything off the edge by now. Everything.
Think so?
Oh, I know so. We had a cat at the farm, Sock and Wellington. That's the ones. And it'd get up on the counters and push everything off that it could, just because it could do it.
So I think we're like 2, almost 3 months with no Corey.
Yeah, he's been away for a while.
I guess they got the shipping channel open back up there in Baltimore.
There's an FBI inquiry into that incident now, isn't there?
Is there?
Yes,
Why?
because the captain of the ship saying there was an electrical fault,
Yeah.
and it just said the FBI are investigating because of too many people complaining about different aspects of the cause.
So what's the FBI going to do?
I don't know.
It's another waste of money.
For that bullshit.
I don't blame you. I ain't got no time for that bullshit either.
They're going to sue the electrical contractor who signed off on the work being good if it's found to be inferior. Yeah, the Humber Bridge is curved because of its length. Yeah, lots of things take. Well, everything has to take into account the curvature of the planet, doesn't it? You don't see it because we're tiny, insignificant specks on the globe, aren't we?
Are we?
Yeah, it's funny. It is funny that people think it's flat, and when I understand if someone doesn't grasp that it's a globe, but when you show them the evidence and say, look, this is how we know, they have this thing in the mind that goes, nah, that's fake. You're lying to me. You can't argue with street smarts like that, can you? With the
Nope.
factor, the Dunning-Kruger. That's true, Cosme. We're all significant in one respect, but as in size of individual size, we're insignificant in that respect. Just like planet Earth is within the universe, insignificant speck. Can't argue with Saturn. You can't argue with it's cognitive dissonance, isn't it? The Dunning-Kruger effects.
I'm just waiting to see a tornado.
On the Penn and Teller show called BS. The one came on TV over here from America. Can't remember what his stupid ass name was now. But it's the ISS, when we can log in and see what's going on the International Space Station. He said it was in a big container somewhere hidden in Area 51, and it was being broadcast from there, not from space.
It's in Hollywood.
Yeah, and he couldn't explain why you can see the ISS going across. When it passes the moon, you can see it going across. It takes about 90 seconds. What recalled? I can't remember.
Speak for yourself, Digger. That's what Cosmo said. Speak for yourself.
We're significant as beings, but insignificant in size by comparison to the size of the planet, an oblate spheroid. That's why we don't see the curvature from the surface. Mark Sargent, I think you were called. Cool. That's cool, Wigwag. It was like the Himawari satellite. You can log into that. That's going around the moon, and you can see the Sea of Tranquility and the Sea of Calm, Sea of Cold, Sea of Peace. You can see the
ISS. The ISS is on your ham radio.
Tracks in the regolith, can't you?
I don't need a stickers bar.
That's cool. That is cool, though, ain't it, Wigwag? Really? Just exchange call signs, but it's still cool.
Who's the ISS? Is that like the SS?
International Space Station, Jerry.
Do
you remember Skylab?
Oh, those dudes in the movie? Yeah.
No, Skylab in the sky. You could see it during the day when it was becoming out of orbit.
Yeah, those
And then
dudes in the movie. Yeah, I know.
Soviet one, Mir.
Yeah. In Area 51.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These
I know
minds
what
been
you're talking about.
hacked. No. No. I'd like to meet him. I'd like to meet Neil, but I haven't.
Neil who?
Neil deGrasse
Bob and
Tyson,
Neil?
physicist.
Bob and Neil?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I just don't think that space is a make-believe lie.
Oh, Jesus.
You know, you can see the bloody satellites going around, for God's sake.
Jesus, Digger. You believe that shit?
Well, you can't deny it because you can fucking see it. So how can you deny what you're seeing?
Because you're drinking.
Drinking the Kool-Aid.
You see a lot of shit when you're drinking. See all kinds of stuff when you're drunk, Digger.
Pink elephants, aliens, Sasquatch,
Yep. Yep.
Chupacabra.
Yep.
But you can see these when you're sober. You can see the ISS and all the
Shit.
stars. His space
Eddie
is
says,
and stuff.
Eddie says
Oh,
he
that's-
got blown up a tree and he's stuck in the tree right now.
Wow.
He's stuck in the tree. Can't
That's
get
a
down.
tornado. They have to call the fire people, won't it?
He did. They told him he has to wait.
Wow, fucking hell. That's dangerous.
He's just getting rain. Rain and wind. He's okay. He didn't blow away yet.
Oh, that's lucky.
Neil deGrasse Tyson. Is that black dude?
Yes. He's a physicist. He goes on TV a lot.
Yeah, I've seen him. A guy from ISIS. It could have been. It could have been a guy from ISIS. Well, Wigwag, how do you know they're really from the International Space Station? What, he could just make it up and say, "Yeah, dude, I'm in the International Space Station." I think he's making that shit up.
That's true, Andy. A lot of bed bugs arguing who wants a mattress.
What did Andy say? We're like a load of fleas fighting over who owns the dog we live on. Yeah, probably. Find him a bit condescending and full of himself. Well, you would be full of yourself if you were that smart too. Because you could see it in the sky. Yeah, but how do you know it was really them? Could have been some CB radio dude hacked into the ham radio system. Did he call you good, buddy?
What about Bill Nye? What do you think of him then, Cosme?
Bill Nye, the science guy?
Be right back. Dwight's going to be right back.
Dwight, I'm not going to be here, so have a good night. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. Train's coming by. I don't know, man. I just don't know.
He's a whack job, Bill Nye.
Bill Nye, he's a whack job. Nah, Bill Nye's the nice guy. He's a good guy. Watch Bill Nye that much, so I don't have my own opinion. I used to watch Bill Nye the Science Guy all the time. It's not that wacky. He's no more wackier than you, Digger.
Exactly.
Yeah. That other dude, he's just really smart.
Yeah, they study the natural world around us and beyond, and they're good at it.
Who's got time for that bullshit?
Not me. Hiya,
Dude,
Thomas Moore,
Thomas Moore. What's up, Thomas Moore?
Mr. Wizard World on Nickelodeon. Mm-hmm. See, I have a sign on my door and it says, "Nobody gets in to see the wizard. Not nobody, not know how."
Not nobody, huh?
Not nobody, not know how.
I'm doing good, Thomas. Did you get your spike yet? Did you get
You
your
make a
spike?
sport with that spike on, didn't you, Thomas? A black coloured one. Wow. Rick Bailey's back. He had to run all the way to Aldi. Have you got no car?
Hey,
Did your
Rick
wife-
Bailey.
did your
Welcome
wife
back.
have the car?
Welcome back, Rick Bailey. Did you make it to Audi? You didn't fall off the end of the earth, did you?
Some of us are, Andy. Some of us are trying to expand our knowledge at every turn, every
Not
opportunity.
me.
Others aren't. Some people haven't got time for that bullshit.
Not me. I got no time for that bullshit.
I've got a good book you could read, Jerry, if you've got, but you won't have time for that bullshit.
I got no time to read a book. I got no time for that shit, Digger.
Yeah, wigwag. I think Aldi is before Edge. Oh, it's before the edge of the earth, yeah. Yeah, but why did you have to run? Why, as your wife took the car from you?
Yeah, I think so. Digger, listen.
Your legs up and down like a sucker.
Digger, here's the thing, right? Read this stupid book or do something productive. Do something productive.
Yeah, but the book will expand your mind.
My mind doesn't need any more expanding than it is. It's expanded enough.
Do you not have an overwhelming compulsion to learn things?
No, not particularly. Jerry, you want to see my building? Yeah, I want to see your building, Rick Bailey. Let me see it.
Woodwork. Yes, Jerry, I think you do. I think you do, and you just don't acknowledge it because you wanted to learn about these decals and things, didn't you? That's
I did until I found out there's a bunch of shit.
Well,
I don't want to do.
You expanded your knowledge about the subject.
And that was it. I was done. I was done.
You didn't want to go any further.
Didn't want to go any further.
Read this.
Strange story of the quantum. I probably can't even pronounce 90% of the words in that book, let alone know the definition of them. Not interested. Doesn't interest me, Digger.
Yeah. I'm not all the way through it yet. I want to see the building too, Rick. Let's have a shufty. Yeah, and new woodwork hack. Expand our horizons by Jerry's woodwork hacking.
I'm not a woodworker anymore.
Oh, yes, you are.
Come on, Rick. Show me the building. I ain't got all day. I ain't got time for this bullshit.
You haven't got any time for waiting around bullshit, Rick. Show us the building.
Don't read the book, Jerry. Wait until the movie goes down.
Good idea.
Don't worry, Cosman. That's one movie I won't watch either.
I don't think it'll be a blockbuster somehow.
It'll put me to sleep.
That's true, Cosmin. That's true. Don't read it. If you're not interested, there's no point. 0 point.
Yo, Rick, while we're young. I'm getting ready to go eat. You got
When
5
Rick
more
said,
minutes.
do you want to see the building? I was clean shaven. Now I need to go and have a shave. Got whiskers coming through. 5 o'clock shadow all over.
Yeah.
Rick,
Rick,
have
you're
you got
just going to
the
have to
link?
send me a picture of it, Rick.
Have you not clicked the link, Rick? Has he not clicked the link?
There's no link to click.
Well, how can he show you the damn building then?
He can send a picture to me. He asked me if I wanted to see it. He didn't ask you. Thank you, Rick. Well, that looks pretty good.
Can we see it as well, Rick?
Ah, how did you do your roof? You cheated on your roof, Rick Bailey. You really cheated on the roof. Ah, you put the did you put the things on the top up here on the outside, huh? It looks good though.
Oh, fantastic. Is it shingles on the roof you've got?
Boy, that beam must be sticking out really far because it's casting an awful big shadow.
Oh, he says send him the link. He's got something to show us. Oh, yeah, that looks swell. The link.
All right, Rick, I'll send you the link, but we're not hanging out long, okay?
We are.
No, I'm tired. I'm done.
Wow.
I'm done, Digger. You start a stream.
No, it's midnight. You can stay for a half-hour journey, surely.
No, I can't.
Why?
'Cause I've had enough of your shit.
All right, I'll be quiet.
I've had enough of everybody's shit.
Everyone's going to be quiet.
Hmm.
It's coming on now, Dwight.
Hurry up, Rick. Click the link. I thought you were going to cut the doors off, but you didn't. Kind of wondering what your thinking is with the blue. I've never seen a blue building. What's up, Rick?
Hey.
Let's hear it.
How are you doing, Rick?
All right. So I still have to do my windows. I did the glazing a little while ago, so I still got liquid glue in there, but I'm working on those. But the actual building. So yeah, you're right. I put the trim on the outside of the building, and then just stuck the door right through the back, and it's actually stuck to the frame because I overlapped it over the opening. I agree with you. I think that post's a little too long.
Did you sand that those strips?
No, I had them from another build.
Oh, so they're thinner.
Yeah, they're really
They're real thin. Okay.
Yeah. The shingles. I cheated on the shingles. I bought these from. Yeah, I got them from. Where the hell did I get them from? Hang mine mount models. They come in a sheet like that.
Are they wood?
They're like they're not wood. They're really thin, like a paper material, but it's not paper. I'm not
Looks
exactly
like
sure
laser
what
card.
it is.
Looks
It
like
might.
laser board.
Yeah, it is laser board. They are laser cut. But yeah, I glued those on and then just put another thin piece of trim on the top. So I did cheat with that.
No, you didn't cheat. I mean, no, it looks good.
But yeah, that's how I'm going about it. And then of course I'll put the windows in, and then after that, yeah, I think I'm done. I was really hoping that the roof would turn out a different color than the building would. I used a different color stain, but it actually came. So this is a lighter stain, but because of the black
Pink.
paint I put on it, it makes it look dark. So this is actually a darker stain, and it kind of almost looks the same in person.
Yeah.
Are you gonna
But
put
it depends.
put
It
your
depends on
pipe?
the light, because if you look at it like this, when you put it under the light, that's dark. It changes depending on how you look at it.
Yeah.
Are you gonna
But
put any
I had.
gutter pipes on there, Rick?
What was that, Digger?
Are you gonna put gutter pipes on and a rain spout and stuff?
Oh yeah, maybe. I mean, I'll dress it up and I'll do some some other stuff. I've got plenty of parts around here that I could throw on there. I did have some trouble with the door. Jerry, like yours, mine was a little cockeyed.
Oh,
It bounced around on the table. So I had the bright idea of I took a paint stick
oh,
and I put a piece of sandpaper on it,
oh, yeah.
and it ran the building over it and tried to sand it flat. And
Yeah.
then that worked. But then I realized when I put the door in,
Yeah.
the
The
door
was
came
small.
down like a quarter of an inch.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what I had to do was go up here to the door opening, and I had to take off like 1.5 of the chipboard. So my door is up further than yours is.
I got you.
So that's the only other difference that I have between mine and yours.
Right.
But I did go back and paint the inside black.
Yeah.
Not sure if I'm going to put a light
Light.
in there or not, but at least it's prepped for that.
Yeah.
It looks
What?
good.
Are you going to put any of those signs on there?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I have those signs, and I actually I've got some more. I got these from Caboose Stop Hobbies. I thought these were nice. There's like a Dr. Pepper, Kodak.
Are they transfers?
No, you just cut them out and paste them on. But
Okay.
I'll probably sand them. These are on like a real thick cardboard.
So what will you do? Sand the back?
Right. So what you do is you flip it over on the back, and you sand it and sand it and sand it and sand it until it's almost transparent. And then you just put your glue on, or put your glue on the building, and you put the picture on there, and it makes it almost look transparent, like it's been there for years.
Right.
So that's the method that I like doing.
Right.
I mean, you could just cut it out and put it on there, and it'll look like a brand new sign. You can weather it up from there. But then it's just going to look like a sign on the building. Whereas if you sand the back and put it on there, it makes it look like it was a painted sign on the building. Especially when you put it on, if you get it thin enough to where like it's almost like tissue paper. When you put it on a wooden building, you can actually press it into the clapboard,
Right.
and it makes it look really great. So that's my my idea. So as soon as my windows dry, I'll get those in, and that'll finish that off. I might do some more weathering on the roof.
Yeah.
But yeah, cool little building. I might just keep this here at the workbench, and as I go on and I find things, I'll just add it to it, like signs or lights or anything that I have extra from other kits.
Yeah.
I might just, throw it on there and just keep adding and adding.
So I'm curious, why blue?
I didn't have anything else that was blue. All my other buildings are white, orange, red, yellow. I didn't have anything with a blue trim on it. So I just went with blue.
Okay.
No particular reason.
Okay.
But yeah, just to give you a contrast of how colors change, the actual trim on here is this same color. It's the
Yeah.
same paint. So
But it's
what I think,
because one's plastic, one's wood.
right, and this is so dark because I stained the wood
Right.
before I painted it, which I
Right.
probably shouldn't have done because up
Yeah.
here, this trim up here, I did not stain,
Right.
and it
it's-
came out looking close to that.
Yeah.
Oh, Jerry, did you realize that your doors have hinges and things on them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. I almost glued it in backwards.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't realize that the hinges are there in the plastic.
Yeah, there's one good. Yeah.
Yeah, the other side of the door has the same come on, focus in. It has the same pattern but no hinges.
Right.
And I almost glued it backwards. Oh, another cool little thing I had bought this. I bought this little heat gun to do what do you call those? The wire things.
Shrink tube?
The shrink wrap stuff you put on wires.
Yeah.
But
Why'd
it
you buy
works.
that?
It
Do you
works
have
great
a
for
hair dryer?
drying paint.
Do you have a hair dryer?
Yeah, well, I do, but I got this for like $5.
Where at?
Cool.
Amazon?
So, honestly, I think it was Temu.
Oh.
I think I got it on Temu for like $5. It came with that and the bag of thermal stuff that I showed you. But it's great because I was able to sit here like when I was painting this and the doors, I was able to just sit here and dry them. And I was able, yeah, I was able to get the paint dry really quickly and get coats on them and move on. So really cool idea. That'll find a home here at the workbench somewhere.
Is it battery powered?
No, it's got a plug.
Cool. Wigwag actually prints his signs onto tissue paper, Rick.
Oh, that's a neat idea.
Mm.
Just print them directly on tissue paper. Can't beat that. Then you don't have to worry about anything. That Wigwag, is that an ink printer that you're using to print them on? That's why I print on tissue paper.
I never tried printing on tissue paper.
Me neither. I don't think I can do that with my printer. My printer's a toner printer. I will probably burn it up.
Inkjet. I don't know what mine is. I have to look at the box. With Wigwag, you should make a video about that. Just don't lose the footage. Good night, Dad. They take the tissue paper to a piece of cardstock. Doesn't it get ripped?
That's a good idea. I guess not.
Well, you got to make a video on it, Wigwag.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Dwight said, "Is that an old dime laying there? An old oh, this thing? No, it's a battery. It's an Energizer battery."
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to put the signs. I mean, I don't like. I like this sign for my building.
I like that one.
Oh yeah, the Purina one.
I just don't like. I don't know.
Well, you can just go on the internet and print them on regular printer paper.
Got no
I'll
time
tell
for
you
that.
that. We
bullshit.
ain't got time for that
You want
bullshit.
time for the bullshit. Okay. You mean you're not going to use the Dannon Feeds one? I mean, that's what the building is, right?
No,
You could fit that on the larger side of the building, and then the Purina one you can't use unless you cover the window.
yeah, the Purina one doesn't fit on the other side.
Yeah.
Have you seen what George Celios does when he has a big advertisement on a building? He cuts it out in the window. You know, he makes it so thin it looks like it's painted. Puts it on, but then he cuts it out around the windows so it looks like it's been painted on around the windows. Actually,
Nice.
cuts it out. Looks
You know, I
really
might put one of these. I might put one of these decals on my bridge.
There you go. You could do that. Oh, you know what? I was looking at the big Purina sign. There is a smaller one over there in the corner. You could do that one.
Yeah, that one kind of. I think this this yellow sign will fit between there pretty good.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Let's see.
The one above it might also.
No, it's a little wide.
I can't even read that little tiny one that's there.
Yeah. Oh,
The one that's next to the yellow one. There's like a real tiny one right there.
You
Here.
think it says something? I know.
It certainly does.
Yeah. I don't know.
Here,
Yeah. I don't know.
this way.
Oh,
Come on, focus. Yeah, it's not going to focus.
It might. Yay. Wow. Oh, it looks like a thermometer.
Oh, it does. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. I wonder what the temperature is today.
Yeah, it's a thermometer. Yeah, that's something. Yeah. I could put that on the bridge too, and you really wouldn't know what the hell it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. But
Yeah, I was going back and looking at your video today just to show everybody a comparison. So that's how much room I have on mine compared
Yeah.
to what they screwed up on
oh man,
Jerry's building.
Yeah.
But yeah,
yeah,
there's definitely something going on there.
yeah, it's no big deal, but yeah, they definitely screwed it up. Yeah, I don't know how it's not. Yeah, it's not like it's crooked or anything because the opening was square.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe they just had a messed up measurement or something.
could be.
Yeah.
Could be.
It's a good thing they're not going to be at Timonium.
Oh, yeah.
I'd say something to them. Try to get another free kid out of them or something.
Yeah, I think this is the cheapest one they have.
Yeah,
The other ones aren't pricey either, so
I think the next one up is like $35.
something like that. Yeah,
They are
I
nice.
gotta go back and look.
aren't
Yeah, I had fun building it. Yeah, I think I'm kind of going to leave mine the way it is. I kind of like it with nothing on it. I
And
like
that's
it
fine.
times. Yeah,
That's fine.
I'm sitting here looking at it. I kind of like it.
Well, you know what you do? You leave it the way it is, which
Yeah.
I agree with. And then the next time that you build a building, you
Yeah.
can add your signs to it, and then you can say that you did something different from the one before. And then the
Yeah.
one after, you can do the signs a little different. And then you just keep changing it and altering it. And every time you do something, you learn something new.
Yeah,
Yeah, expand your knowledge.
I don't want to expand my knowledge, Digger. So that's it. What's next, Rick?
I don't know. I have one kit in mind that I want to start. It's got a real small profile to it.
So, what are you doing Saturday or Sunday?
I go fish.
Saturday or Sunday this week? Nothing that I know of.
So, the hobby shop, that hobby shop is having a big sale. Like they're
Where
getting
at?
rid of that AAA hobby over here on the White Horse Pike.
Okay.
They're having a big sale of they're clearancing. So like that little hobby store has a big hobby warehouse in the back. It's called Mega Hobbies,
Yep.
and they're selling like they're cleaning out their warehouse, and they're having a big sale. And it's like he says like 90% off on some stuff. I don't know what's going to be there. Hey, Fish, how you doing? I don't know what's going to be there, but I plan on
Blurple.
going to see.
You going?
Yeah, just to see.
Okay.
Gotta be worth a look.
Let me know. Let me know when, and I'll meet you there.
Yeah, let me know.
I've never been there, so
Yeah,
it'd be cool to get there.
I was going to say something else. So,
You can do both the warehouse and the AAA shop.
oh, you can't go into the warehouse. I mean, like they're going to have a sidewalk sale. They said it's a sidewalk sale.
Ah. Well, we got to get there early then.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's. I forget.
I'm waiting on Wigwag to get back to me about these DPM kits, because if he doesn't do it soon, I'm gonna have to go and buy them.
Oh, I thought he just said. I thought he told you how much he wanted.
Yeah. I sent him an email.
So
Yeah,
what's
Rick
it?
made him a superb
I'm waiting
offer,
for him to get
which
back
I
to me.
accepted it.
I never had it. What you never had, Wigwag?
Junk. Check your junk file. It might have gone into junk.
What you never had? What's that mean? I never had it.
I replied. I replied back.
So what's the problem here?
I'm just waiting. I think we're just waiting on a shipping cost, and then we're good to go.
Irish potato candy.
Irish potato candy. Irish potato candy. Never had Irish potato candy. Oh, you mean the little brown things, the coconut things? Love those.
What's that got to do with this deal, Wigwag?
He's talking to Fishy.
Okay. Irish potato candy. You're talking about those little Irish. They're called like Irish potatoes. Yeah, they're just like
Irish potato.
coconut with cinnamon on the top.
Right, there's no such thing in Ireland.
We don't call them candy. It's just Irish potatoes.
Right.
It's just like an Easter egg.
Right.
Yes, shipping.
Have you ever had them, Digger? Do you know what they are?
No,
How
I've had
can
a
I tell?
So they take coconut shavings and they mix it with they take like confectioner sugar or powdered sugar.
Yeah.
And they make it together, put it together in like a paste, and then they coat it with not brown sugar, cinnamon. And they make them look like little tiny potatoes.
Wow.
Why they're called Irish potatoes, I don't know. They're really popular around like St. Patty's Day and Easter. So maybe that's why they're just throwing it in there to, sell the stuff, I guess. But I don't think it has any other connection to Ireland.
Yeah, well, we don't have them in Ireland or England.
They're really, really good though.
Yeah, they're good. I had some.
It sounds a bit like a bounty there, Andy.
My cousin made
with
some.
my wife. With my wife also being of Irish stock, I have potatoes regularly. I had some lovely potatoes tonight. They were Irish, actually, Irish potatoes, but just an ordinary potato. Nothing about it.
There you go. Fishy made a video today of how she made them. Watch out, Digger.
Nice.
Cool. I will do. I will, yeah.
Frank, what the hell I was going to say now?
I don't know.
Me either. Son of a bitch. Oh well, that's it.
That's all you got?
I'm doing pretty good, Fishy. How you doing? Oh, Wigwag. If you just get the box that you're going to ship it in, ship it United States Postal Service. Measure the box, and just get a guess on how much it weighs. I mean, you don't have to be exact. I mean, you could say, it's 4 pounds. I don't know, 5 pounds. Just get a guess. And then you just go into the shipping calculator and you could find out how much it is.
Oh yeah, I never shipping, not sure how much it'll be. Can I tell?
Yeah. You just need to know the size of your box and how much it weighs.
Yeah, an address would be nice too. I'll send you that. I forgot about that.
All you need is a zip code. Ship it pirate ship. How do you ship a pirate ship? Who are they? I don't know. They might steal it. They might steal it, Cosmo. I don't like that deal. Chicken Alfredo. Sounds good. All you need is a zip code, wig guy. How many kits are they? They're not together, right?
No, I think there was 13 in total. If I counted right off of the video.
You gotta find a box to put it in. You buy the USPS label from Pirate Ship. I ship all your rolling pins with labels bought from Pirate Ship. Really? Wonder how much it is. I'll have to go check it out. Huh.
Pirates rule.
What's a pirate's favorite letter?
Well, a lot say it's R. But
No, 'tis the sea, me lad. 'Tis the sea.
The sea be me true love.
Take his ships. Work has been busy this week and fired after. Huh? Wig. Stop making excuses.
Fried.
Fried after?
Fried. Well, I'm glad you're fried and not fired.
Yeah, big difference.
That is a big difference. Yes.
Rick, here's my prediction. You ain't getting them buildings.
Jerry, I'll get those buildings when you get your SDS car.
Well, that is probably true. Yeah. That's what's going to come first, the STS car or those buildings?
Let's start taking bets. Tally it up.
Probably neither. I'll never get that STS car. Just send me the car. I don't want none of you on it, okay?
I got the car sitting here right next to me.
Just send me the car. I don't care.
What ships have you got, Dwight, that your son needs to take? Dwight has some ships he's going to sell.
Fishy, where are you from?
America.
She's not from America.
Yeah.
Yes, she is.
Is she?
Yes.
She's visiting Canada.
She's from the United States and visits Canada often.
Oh, you're from Minnesota, eh? Oh, I thought you were from Canada.
Minnesota. You see, that's America, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, she just has good friends in Canada.
Well, don't she live in Canada now?
No, it's your birthday on the 25th, and she's going back on the 27th. First birthday in Canada this time.
How do you know, Digger?
Because I watched the live
He
stream.
follows your channel.
Digger does? Well, if you
Pay
follow the
attention,
channel, how
but-
come you didn't see the Irish potato candy video? I don't know, Digger.
Because I've had Irish potato.
I think you're full of shit.
Don't take no shit from him.
An Irish potato, just like any other potato. Apart from the Albert Bartlett red ones.
All right. It's almost time for Derail Daryl. Sidetrack Saturday or Monday or Wicked Wednesday, something like that. Post Digger,
Sounds
you're up till 1 a.m., Digger.
I know.
Oh, man. You're going to be a mess. Where's that?
Andy's up at 1 a.m. as well.
Andy, don't you ever sleep? He'll go to Derail Daryl's live stream. He'll be up until 2 a.m. probably. I don't think Andy sleeps.
It's possible.
Kerrygold butter. Lovely.
Oh, where the hell that thing went? Oh, there it goes. All right, everybody. Go watch Derail Daryl. 2 minutes to Derail Daryl time.
Sounds
Thanks
good.
for-
Thanks for letting me come up, Jerry.
Yeah, thanks for coming up, Rick, and showing us your building.
Well, no
Have a good
worries,
night.
man. All right,
All right.
take it easy, guys.
Bye, Claire.
See you, Digger.
See you, everybody. Have a good night. My birthday is the 20th. Happy birthday, Fishy, if I don't see you. See you, everybody. Good night.